Okay, I hope everybody had an awesome Thanksgiving, enjoying time with your family, enjoying all the things that you are grateful and thankful for, had some good food on top of it, and enjoyed the games on Thanksgiving, specifically the Raiders Cowboys game. What a great game that was, a lot of offensive football. And so today, we're going to talk about the winning team in that game, the Oakland Raiders. All right, and as this team has been up and down all year, they really go as Derek Carr goes. And a lot of people out there love him, hate him. I think he's a really, really good quarterback when he plays aggressive football. He can be as good as anybody in the league. Talent with his arm, can move, has the ability to be accurate with the football and smart with the football. So we're going to take a look at Derek Carr and what he did well in this game. And as with every study ball, I like to take a few different plays and teach off of them well for quarterbacks and coaches that are watching to be able to teach the game as we move forward. Maybe Derek Carr will be watching and learn a few things as well. So let's take a look at what Derek Carr did so well to get his team a victory in Dallas. All right, here we go. Young quarterbacks. All right. When you've got a backside here and you know that these backside receivers are staying low, whatever they're doing, they're staying low. And you've got somebody in your offense running, you can call it an influence, you call it a deep over, deep cross, whatever it is. When you have somebody doing that, on the snap, you always want to peek the backside coverage. So on the backside coverage, as you peek it, which Derek does right here really well, right there. He's peeking backside. Why is he peeking backside? He's looking to see if, I think this is Diggs is right here, has his eyes on the receiver. If he's playing man or if he's staying low in zone coverage. You want to see if that guy's staying low and is engaged there, because if he is, and you've got things going, and he condenses here, this is one of the easiest throws and biggest plays in football, because as a quarterback, you always want to throw across the middle. You always want to throw to open space. So you see it right there. Man, this guy was down. He's coming back way late, and you see all the room over to this side to get the big play. So nice job by Derek Carr, being able to engage the backside coverage, seeing it, then being able to step and make a great throw as the defender tries to undercut it, keeping it out in front, leads to a touchdown. Really, really well done. So again, quarterbacks, anytime you think you have man-to-man coverage, but it doesn't have to be man-to-man coverage. Anytime you got that deep over, on the snap, always peek the backside coverage. It gets soft, you know you're off of that, and you get to your next read. It stays low. You know this is going to give you a best opportunity to succeed with all that space out in front of you, the shortest throw. Fast forward, make a guy miss, get yourself into the end zone, T-Jack. All right, so right here, a couple different things. So you come back, and what we always say as quarterbacks, hey, when you get one-on-ones, if you like the matchup, make the game simple. You don't have to read everything out. You know you get one-on-one right here, two safeties back. Derek knows he's got press man-to-man on the backside. All he's waiting to see is, do these guys rotate so this safety isn't in help over the backside? If so, you say, I got the matchup that I want. I'm going to go straight to the one-on-one. That's exactly what Derek Carr does here. Make the game easier. See the safety, get back set, throw the stop over to that side. They get defensive PI, okay? So that's one way. The other thing is to see the rotation late, okay? See the rotation late. This guy coming down high. And with that, knowing you've got options front side as well. So although he made the game easier, take the one-on-one. Anytime, I'm a big believer in when you have soft coverage versus press coverage, go to the soft coverage if all things are equal and you like the route combination there. So Darren Waller here, knowing I've got pressure and soft coverage here, I'm probably going back to that side because it's a lot harder to be on time and complete when a guy's in press coverage, as you see right here, even though they get the pass interference. There's the easy throw there to that side. Not wrong doing either one of them. Just, again, teaching through, find the coverage. Find the coverage, find where it's soft, and if you've got a route that can beat it, make the game easier that way. All right, little look right here. So we're going to come across, and we're going to run what we call a combo route, okay? So it's flat and a slant. And then off of that, we're going to run this flood concept, spacing concept to the front side. So this is really a pure progression read, starting over here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Trying to get the right look, which is a single high look for the combo. Okay, all good. This is the thing I want to teach off of though. Okay, so we always like to take the slant first. Slant's the bigger play. Always want to get the slant first, so we're hoping this guy matches to the flat. That's how we normally read this play if all things are equal. But in this particular case, now we got press. We get press on the slant. What normally happens is as this guy goes to the flat, we create a natural rub on this guy. So as this guy's pushing up, it's hard for him to get through here. So when I see press outside, soft inside, my first initial thought is take the flat right now. Be ready to take the flat right now because of that look. If this corner's off, now it's not that case. Now if this corner's off, I'm watching this guy moves fast. I'm thinking slant first, this guy holds, I'll take the flat. But you gotta be able to recognize the pre-snap look right there. See it? He's got to go through it now. Hit that flat right there. I don't know what happens. Hit that flat right. Now he does a great job of running. I mean, look at this. He covers through the defender and the receiver here to actually do a good job with this. But naturally what's going to happen is they go to do that. He's going to get caught up and get rubbed here. You take this flat and it's a big bet play down the sideline. So you're looking for that situation that's probably going to induce a natural rub. Now again, unbelievable to split those guys, and I mean that's unbelievable coverage. Nice job by Derek. He gets off of that quickly, and again, he's not really looking at this. He's looking at slant, doesn't have it. He works back through nicely and quickly on this particular play, but just trying to teach through what I see by the normal alignment, what I'm thinking on this play. I'm thinking Zay Jones throwing the flat, trying to get him down the sideline, and then work back from there. But good job quickly working through his progression off of not having the slant. Okay, I love this right here. So get the crosser right here. Think we got man-to-man across the board. Looks like man-to-man across the board. Think I'm going to have this crosser. As he goes to the crosser, does a great job of seeing this guy who's covering the back and the back's chipping there, fall off into that hole. A lot of guys don't see that. We always say keep your eyes in front of a shallow or eyes in front of a crosser. So you're always looking out here, just like we talked about on that deep crosser. Always see what's out in front of it first. So Derek knows he's got man-to-man, but before he pulls the trigger, he sees that guy out in front of it. Now he could have just dumped it to the back there because that guy's getting depth, could have got the back there, but instead worked through his progression. I don't have this. I'm going to work to Hunter Renfro on the return right there, and we get another PI, defensive holding call right there. But I love the progression. I love his ability to see out in front. Look, he wants to take it, Nah, I see him. Now let me get to my progression. Great pop of the feet. Watch the feet. Boom. Eyes and feet together. Moves that to his target to make the throw. We'll look at it from the back. Going to come out. He's there. He's looking. Sees it. Not going to take it. Right there, the feet. Feet are lined up here to throw this one. He pulls it back. Boom, pops his feet. Now his feet are lined up, feet and eyes coming together. Boom, right there. Nice little pop of the feet. Good accurate throw. Draws the flag. Love this right here. So favorite play, we're going to go here, down the sideline. Okay, we're going to go here, and we're going to release our back down the seam here. Okay, so, I'm sorry. Got this one here, there, and then the back down the seam. Free safety read right here. Time we get one high, we're trying to read this guy. He moves there, come to this seam. He stays or goes this direction, come to this seam. Great job here of Derek manipulating him. So his shoulders and everything are saying, I'm going to throw it here. Look what he does to the safety. Gets his hips turned right there. Now he's going to come back to Josh Jacobs right here. Boom. Great throw. Great read. Way to step up and attack it. Josh knows he's got to have this one, but this is a huge play here He didn't even complete it. That's the amazing thing. A lot of these plays haven't been the big plays they got in this game, but still Derek Carr playing really, really well because we know threw for over 370 yards in this game, so doing a lot of things. But these are some plays that just really stood out to me with the way he's playing. Love this right here, and this is about pocket movement. Okay, there's times that I see Derek, when he feels pressure, that he always stays on the move, and he just tries to go and keep moving. When I think he's at his best is when he feels the pressure, steps up, settles back in the pocket, and makes the throws. Really great right here. Feels the pressure, it's coming, but I'm not going to panic and take off and run over here. I'm going to come back here, settle real quick, see what's happening, boom, deliver the throw with traffic around him, and another huge play to Deshaun Jackson. Again, we'll look at it from the end zone copy for you quarterbacks. Beautiful job. Feeling the pressure. Whoop, slide. Step back up in the pocket. Slide, step back up in the pocket. Quick set. Great ball out in front. Big play. Love this play. Okay, so here you're going to see we just have curl combination. So we got this here, curl, and then Jacobs running the swing. So normally on this, obviously we could do the same thing we talked about before. If that coverage stinks back there, have a chance for this. Don't have that here. Really just looking at off coverage, and we're reading flat defender, whoever that flat defender is, curl to swing. All right, here's what I love here. As he comes back, really, because we've got man, this guy could have been the guy. In this case, it's here, but you'll see, right? Everything in the defense gets condensed because this defender starts to drop deep. This guy has to cover the curl. Next closest guy is inside. So Derek doesn't even hesitate, doesn't even wait. He sees the defense condensed. He sees everything inside the hash. Don't worry about all that. Just get it out to your back and let him run right here. Great, quick decision based on the initial movement of the defenders. Great job, good ball. Get your back going downhill, and you get an easy 8 yards there. Don't have to put the ball in harm's way, but great job feeling the defense squeeze or the condension. Condension, is that a word? The defense condensing and popping it out to your back. All right, checks this play. Okay, so again, 373 yards, a big win, and little things to get better at. So here, they're running a deep corner, they're running an out, and they're running a hook. So here's the issue that I have with this play, and it's tough because this guy's running a timing route. So with him running a timing route as a quarterback, you've got to get set to throw that route. Then you've got the deep corner over the top. And so this is really tough to read top down, because if you read down, you're going to be late on the timing throw right there. So I just believe that this throw has to, or this read has to be 1, feel this guy squeeze it, 2, and then to your hook, number 3 here. If that's the case, set your feet, throw it. Okay, his timing is off with his feet here as he's taking too many steps. That ball should be out based on what he sees with this corner right here. Should be throwing this to the sideline if that's how he's reading it. If not, and they're telling him he can throw the out late, so he's reading the corner, okay? Stay on the corner, see the corner right there, start to flip his eyes. Now set and throw the deep one, right? Now you've got the deep one here based on that spin. If not, you still have this hook. Depending on how you're reading this, to me, Derek's feet aren't good because his feet aren't tied to any one of the routes specifically. Plant and throw, nope. Okay, I'm not really set for the deep one because I'm sitting here hitching before the deep one comes out of it. And then I feel like I'm impatient and I'm late and my eyes are too high. And so it's really a tough one. I think you have to say, I'm throwing this, coming out to throw that. This guy takes it away, I'm hitting my hook right there. So on this particular play, could have thrown the out or get right back down to your hook. On that play, I come out to throw this, and this guy takes it away. Now that's when I got to be ready to go up over the top. Quick reset and throw it. Here he got stuck in between everything, buying time, and he's got everybody open, right? Everybody on this play is open. Could have thrown it here, could have thrown it here, could have thrown it here. And instead, we get a sack here because he just wasn't tied into the route well with his feet, and so the timing and everything was off. Okay, so a couple things right here. Okay, so we're going to run a stick and a flat. Okay, and on this side, we're going to run double slant with a flat. Okay, so here's, again, now we were talking about the one before where I got press on the outside and I got off on the inside. On the slant flat combination, I think flat because I'm pushing up and this guy's going to have trouble getting through there, so the flat should pop. On this particular play, what we're doing is we're tighter alignment and we're seaming inside to run a stick. Seam inside to run the stick, now we have really no chance to pick that guy or rub that guy at all. So this guy's going to run right over the top and cover the flat. Whereas on this side, when you have the double slant, this guy's pressed, expect him to carry that. I got off coverage over here, so I really like this slant to flat with double off coverage like I was talking about on the other slant flat. It's just a little bit different here, but I would have liked to see him understand again pre-snap. So he throws the flat. What happens? Guy runs right over the top and matches to it because we knew he was going to pre-snap. Whereas over here, I get this engagement. I either have my slant right here or I've got my flat off of this guy, and that's where the easier read, the bigger throw is going to happen right now based on the initial alignment of what's going on, being able to understand the concept, being able to understand where you're going to get the biggest advantage or the easiest throw and make it as most difficult on the defense. I would have loved to have seen him go down to the bottom here and take the slant flat combination as opposed to settling for 3 yards on something that we knew was going to be tough to get a big play on. Okay, here's a coverage that we call high Tampa 2. Okay, so Tampa 2, if you guys know, it's two safeties high, and then the Mike linebacker runs through and covers the deep middle. So it's kind of a combination between 2 and 3 when you play Tampa 2 with the Mike linebacker. This is what I call high 2. So now the safety is going to drop to the middle of the field. He's going to drop lower than a cover 3 safety. He's not playing deep middle necessarily. He's dropping into that hole. Then we're going to go back to cover 2 here. So we treat it like cover 2, Tampa 2. But if we're running something that we've got double seams here, now we know these safeties are outside. Now we treat it like cover 3 because this is the only guy in the middle of the field. So just want you to watch how this plays out here. These guys go out there, go out there. And so we've got the opportunity to read the double seams here off the free safety. Read the double seams, whichever side you like. This particular case, probably going this side. Then if this safety squeezes it, we go to the outside go route here. So I would have liked to see Derek Carr read it that way first, possibly take that shot right here. Instead, he gets right down to the check down quick. And again, maybe that's not a bad decision. Maybe he sees the depth of Micah Parsons. Maybe he is reading it that way, but just for you young quarterbacks, okay, it looks like they're running back to 2, but this safety's staying high and in the middle, so we have to treat it like a combination of 2 or 3. We can read our double seams off of this guy. If these guys start to squeeze, now we can almost read it like cover 2 and 2-on-1 down the sideline. So you see it on both sides. You see where the hole shots are on both sides based on that free safety. Boom, right there or right there if you like it. Down to the check down, getting a completion here. I can live with that. Just want to make sure that seeing that the right way and understanding it's that combination 2-3, but read it like 3 first because they basically got 3 guys high. Okay? This particular case here, they're going to run an in and a choice right here. Okay, and on this side, they're going to run a corner. Okay, so to me, another part of this game is all about numbers. It's all about numbers. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 defenders over here. 1, 2, 3 defenders over here. We got 1, 2 receivers versus 1, 2, 3 receivers over here. Now, for me, I like to go to my numbers. I like to know, okay, corner route, it's going to be tough for them to cover all 3 of these. And if they're in a soft coverage, 1-on-1, and then I've got those holes with everybody playing soft to that side. This side, I know this is dead right here. Now, that's okay. Maybe I say they're going to double team the high one, and I love my matchup one-on-one down here. No problem. Okay with that. But here's the problem right here. If this guy jumps and covers, I no longer have one-on-one, so I can't get up to my next read on that particular play. That's why I like to stay front side, but maybe you see Hunter Renfrow, a little hook, and then a runaway. Maybe this is a pure progression where he comes to the backside, reads the in, doesn't have it, reads the choice, doesn't have it, works to the runaway to that side. I can buy that, and I'm okay with that because now you see match. Now, if you got time, you work right back here to Hunter on that side if it is a pure progression. Otherwise, I would have liked to have gone to the one-on-one with Hunter Renfrow here on his choice double move right off the bat simply because I had numbers. So I love that stuff. And again, I don't always just pick out the best plays and go, oh man, he threw a great play right here. I love to pick out plays that show cerebrally that the quarterback knows what he's seeing, knows where his eyes should be, knows who he's looking at and how to work through his progressions from there, because that's not just about Derek Carr. That's how we're able to teach all of you through QBConfidential and through Studyball, because that's what I'm all about. Is a lot of people can show you highlights. I want to teach the game. So hopefully something here, Derek Carr doing a lot of really good things there. Even when the ball's not complete, that's not the most important thing. Are you making the right decisions? Are you going through the right progressions? Are you seeing the right guys? When you play in that kind of zone, when you're a guy like Derek Carr, as talented as he is, that's what leads to big wins against good teams like we saw on Thanksgiving.